Hey, everybody. Welcome to the book birthday for Ashley White for the Impossible Girl. Yay. Woo! Oh, Ashley, Haley's here. We've got Stephanie logging in. We're hoping some more monarchs will be able to pop in and out, but we are just so honored to celebrate you today, Ashley. How's it feel? How's it feel?
Crazy, surreal. Like 10 months just went by like nothing.
And Haley, she spent most of that time with you, and you guys going in rounds. Like, Haley, we're here. This is Haley's our lead editor, and she is absolutely phenomenal. Haley, thank you for everything you've done
Yes,
for Monarch
thank you.
and for Ava and Ashley, because now Ashley is the editing queen down there.
Yes.
Ashley,
Baby steps.
hey, that's what it takes, right? Me and you both, Ashley. Me and Ashley are like, oh, we're learning from Haley as we're moving through manuscripts. So
My trial to CMOS like ran out, so now I need that book.
I bought the book thanks to Haley. So Haley, you have converted us all. Oh, look, Allie's in the audience. Tish is in the audience. Tish said, I got my paid copy today, and she's reading it.
Oh, that was quick.
I know. I haven't gotten my copy yet. I pre-ordered it, so I'm expecting it to come, but it hasn't come yet.
You mean it's in your house, Tish, like in your bookshelf, like on your property, holding it?
Like Kindle, maybe. Kindle, right? That's so quick.
Our Kindle. Let's see. That would be crazy. Allie, guys, Allie's in the audience. Allie's an author. Allie, you can drop your titles. Allie, you have been so supportive of our authors and Ashley at Monarch. We just love you. So thanks to Allie for being here. Oh, okay. Look, Allie said hers is coming on Friday. She got her shipping notice. Oh, Tish's is, of course, Tish is our tech queen. She's got it on the iPad. I don't even know why I questioned that. Haley, you knew. She was like, it's digital. She knows. Yeah. Awesome, Tish. Thanks for supporting us here at Monarch. We're so happy to have you here tonight with us, too. Oh, wow. So, Ashley, a journey it has been.
Mm-hmm.
And Haley, guess what she was up to all day? She sent me a screenshot of Patrick and SpongeBob running around screaming because that's how we were. Ashley had a baby sign in for kindergarten today.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, meet the teacher.
Oh, there's Stephanie.
I have to do it on my phone. That's the only way it's going to work.
Well, I am so glad you're here. Oh my gosh, look at your look.
It's so pretty.
Stephanie. Amazing, y'all. Oh, so glad to celebrate. We were just talking about how busy and of a whirlwind of a day it is for launch. And then put in kindergarten registration and meet the teacher day on top of that. So
you had a full day.
I'm tired.
And the party has just began, and we are here to celebrate the Impossible Girl. That listen, Haley already knows, Stephanie knows, because the last one, I will try my best not to cry throughout this party because it's not about me, it's about you, Ashley. But I'm telling you right now, just the love of the support of everyone that has cheered you on from the beginning. The whole process, you are just so phenomenal. I am just so honored just for you as a monarch and as a friend. Yeah, you know. But just this whole experience and how we have grown from like one author and then you were next, Ashley, and then Stephanie came along for the ride right along. I mean, Stephanie, your book it's going to be like that.
I know it's going to be here before I know it.
And then we're ready to have your launch party like in no time. It's going to be a blink. Because Ashley, how has this like these 10 months felt for you?
Like it felt really slow. Like at first, like oh, it's gonna come out in August, and then just like it's here.
Yep. But the work ethic through and all the behind the scenes. Ashley was on a Instagram live the other day, and I loved what you talked about. She talked about, Stephanie, how you go in a bookstore, and Haley, you just peruse the shelf,
Mm,
see the final, right?
yeah.
And you just grab it, you read it, you want the next. But the all of the things,
Like, no, that's not happening.
like the behind the scenes and just the love that's poured into a manuscript and the care for each and every, unique step. Like each step is its own step, right?
Hmm.
And so, and Haley, you've been through all the Monarch manuscripts almost. You've got like two more in the wing, three more in the wings, more in the wings. And so Haley has been with us from the very beginning and has seen how all of this has been coming together. Um, Stephanie, Ashley said we need to start writing down all of the God things that happen in this company.
I'd love that.
Yes.
Um, so Kara said that she's trying to get on the video. Kara, you and Ian, let's go. They're going to pop in. I'm hoping that it's going to work for them. They're using their phones, Kara, if you can hear us right now. Ashley and Stephanie are on their phones. Yay. Anna's here. She said she shared a link with everybody. And I listened to your launch interview today. It was awesome. Ashley's been like interviews, podcasts, shows. Oh man. And
And I'm nervous every time.
no way. You don't even appear to be. Like you just speak so natural and from the heart about the journey and author world and life. So I couldn't tell it all. So we're hoping that Kara is going to be here. Oh, wow. I'm not dressed up because we've been getting busy getting a new puppy this evening.
Oh.
You go right on ahead. You can just we'll come up with something for you as we move along. We'll say you're puppy. We'll say so. I'm dressed for the Lost Ones ball, so I want you guys to know I am the Gaudy Fairy family. I've decided what I am going to be, and I've decided that I might represent Colin because at first I was going to be a vampire. And those teeth, I took a picture of the teeth that my husband had, and I said it would scare Ariana and Ariel, and I was not going to be on the screen scaring children.
Only Ariel. Ariana loves scary stuff.
Well, they were so wicked looking though that it was like unnatural, and I was laughing so hard I couldn't talk with them on. So Haley, who you representing?
Oh my goodness. Like I said, I was looking, Jen knows I'm not a fantasy person. I'm really sorry. I'm just not into fantasy, so I don't have a closet full of wardrobe choices. So my son did have a Harry Potter costume, which I was desperately looking for and could not find at the last minute, of course. So I had to just pull on a witch's hat. So this is just the best I could do. I'm sorry.
You look beautiful. Absolutely love it. And you're representing the Ava Jones. That's what you're doing.
Yes. That was totally intentional. Yes.
Yeah. All right, Stephanie, what was your inspiration tonight?
Galadriel from Lord of the Rings.
Of
I had
course.
just picked up this like beautiful white dress on clearance at Macy's just a couple days ago, and I thought, well, why don't I just go as Galadriel? I'll get a blonde wig, and yeah, I should call it good.
Yes, love it, love it. Oh, look, Tish, you're in character, Ashley. Go ahead, Ashley. Tell us who you're representing.
I am representing Ava, and then the little like jewels are kind of like mermaid skin, so maybe like a little bit of both. Yeah, they want to fall off though.
Well, speaking of things like dropping, all my jewels, look, y'all, kept falling off my crown. And I'm like, this is like, he was like, next time we're hot gluing. But Stephanie, we've got to get creative all over again because, hey, we know fantasy's coming one more time this year. And we do have fantasy in 2023. But Stephanie, we got to get kicked up for your launch party. And I don't know if this is going to become a dress up thing, but I'm having a good time. I'm just
I like it. I was thinking about that earlier today. Like, what are we going to do for mine?
So I'll leave it up to you, but I'm kind of like begging you right now. Let's have another dress party so we can get the monarchs dressed up. I know Ann said she's having a pajama party right now.
Cool.
So, love it. Love it so much. Ann is editing a fantasy romance. Congrats, Ann.
Nice.
So excited for her journey, author and editor. So we are ready to kick it off. So Ashley, we toggle between the screens. So for those of you that are here, I love to see the chat, but we have made our honor celebration for Ashley tonight. And I'm getting ready to share my screen. You'll get to see all the behind the scenes of StreamYard, what we use to stream, and you'll get to see how we're running the chat on the side. So I am sharing the screen. Oh, I'm craving some 101 ice cream flavors. We got that in the audience. So while I'm pulling up everything, go ahead and talk a little bit about your creativity in that sweet shop.
Oh my gosh. I love sweets. I have 2 children and they love everything. So it's kind of like combining a bunch of stuff. Like when we got our puppy, when we got married, I named her Lolly Bear for lollipops and gummy bears. So just like combining and, having fun with it because those are things I loved as a kid too.
Love it so much. And we've got Kelly Martin in the audience tonight. Kelly is our developmental editor, and she's an author too for middle grades and YA, adult horror. We're just so happy to have Kelly with us. So thanks, Kelly. All right, guys. So, of course, it's your book birthday, and we are here to celebrate you. And I wish we could all be together like this and like throw you on a stage. Can you guys see the screen?
Mhm.
Yay. So I love that we're also virtual, though, because that means more of us get to honor and celebrate with you. I want to talk a little bit about the Impossible Girl cover. And I'm hoping that Corinne, who is our illustrator, will be able to pop in. But I have the original here, but I just wanted to show off this beauty. And Ashley, do you remember those first initial
Oh my gosh. I don't know where you sent them, but I know like you sent it to someone and it was like they sent back the wrong color shoes. And
we were
like everything was wrong.
We were trying just concepts. We wanted to
Yeah.
kind of like ideas. And finally, Ashley and her brilliant self made like Pinterest boards.
Mhm.
And she went on and she found images, and you guys can go and check out her Pinterest. And some of those images that you have on there were ones that we used. Well, this could be Ava's dress.
Mhm.
And this is Ava's hair color. And this is what the necklace looks like. And here's the tree. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. But from the beginning of the journey, it was just fun. Like
Yeah.
even coming up with concepts for cover.
Mhm.
We talked about how the editing process was rigorous.
Oh my gosh.
The cover process for me, it's always a joy. Just to be able to see it all come together.
And I
And
feel like it was like a God thing too, because we were getting those, concepts back and like, we weren't like over the moon. And then we knew Corinne was working on something. It was like we kind of just knew even before we saw it, like it was going to be okay.
like we knew without a doubt, like
Yeah.
a lot of these moments with Corinne and just how we met Corinne through Instagram.
Yeah. And then
we knew.
crazy.
And I'm just so thankful. Speaking of Corinne, she also worked the Lynn Hollow Academy behind the scenes. She built the motto and the symbol for Lynn Hollow. So I don't know if you guys have had an opportunity to see it yet, but we've got it on merch for you, and we are going to be giving away a coupon from the Impossible Girl merch shop just for you being here. And that's including Haley, Stephanie, everybody that's up here with us too. So We're going to do a spin tomorrow. So I'm really excited to see who gets our merch. And that design was created also by Korean. So Korean, super talented. Absolutely love what you've done with um, iron sharpens, iron sharpens iron. Ashley, you came up with that in how many seconds? Like really, like and just coming up with the concepts and representing all of the creatures, Inland Hollow Academy. She nailed it, y'all. Like it's
Beautiful.
just gorgeous. And so I've got in my hand the original print that Corinne sent to me in the mail, and I remember like making like getting that package in the mail and putting it. Oh my gosh, we started taking pictures right away and putting them in to create covers and work on that. So side cover designs, a special shout out to her. She helped to do the font and the frame that's on the cover, and we want to show you the original art. So I'm going to come back and let you guys see that. So I'm going to stop my screen share just a second so you guys can get the beautiful beauty.
So pretty.
Ava. And talk about the significance of the flowers, Ashley.
I think for me, like the flowers, like going underneath and like, it's even more beautiful, like this whole world that you wouldn't expect that's hidden away. So I love that she kind of had that going down too.
Yep. And then, of course, she did the contrast of the storm and the sun. And let's talk about this tree. I have the original picture. Can't wait for you guys to see it. So Kara just said watching her paint it was so cool. Yeah.
I bet.
So Kara's right there in the house and getting all the behind the scenes. We're waiting so impatiently for each step of getting the behind the scene photos. But I bet Kara had that inside lane with sister painting.
Every time you text me, I was waiting for like when you would be like, "Are you sitting down?" Like, and it would be there and I kept checking, and then it was there, and oh my gosh, it was perfect.
So Haley, for her, I have to say, when I have news, are you sitting down?
She texted me one time, and I was like, "I'm carrying all this stuff. I'm about to drop it."
So she was like, "Give me like some warning here." So now I just do. Are you sitting down?
Yes.
When Barnes and Noble, we were talking about Barnes and Noble, I was like, forget it. Stephanie, I was calling her on the phone. I was screaming. I was like, are you sitting down? And I was just screaming and crying. I was like, I'm beyond the point of sitting down right now. So thanks, Liz, for joining us. She said it's so cool. Pink Girl said it is very beautiful.
Thank you.
Ariel said cool. Tish, I love the symbolic of the tree, assuming I know the name of the cathedral tree. See, you got it. Guys, if you can remember that, that's for a prize because that was a big inspiration for Ashley.
One, it's a real tree in Astoria, Oregon, and it's so beautiful. And it literally, like, I'm doing research when I had the idea, and then, I come across that and everything kind of clicks, like that beginning part of the story because of the tree.
So that is something you guys can hold on to. We have some other inspirations that we want to talk about too, because it's always cool to see where authors kind of draw their creativity from that. So now we're ready for the prize. So prize time is fun on our book launches because you guys, whoever wins, you get to choose number 1, number 2, or number 3. And you get an ebook of The Impossible Girl. And you're going to find out if you win like right now. All right. Are y'all ready? So, Haley, do you have an option where you can type in the chat? Because I know you were winning like crazy last time. You want to journal it. I want you to win.
Oh, yeah. I have a chat here. Wait. Okay. Test. Does that go?
Let's
that's private chat.
Let's see.
comments.
Yes.
Oh, here it is. Okay. No, it doesn't look like I could only private chat for some
Oh,
reason.
no, we can't private chat. So,
That's weird.
so Stephanie, tell the trick. What you up to? Because Stephanie chatted.
I think it's because last time I was on the computer and then I had my phone. I could comment viewers that way. So now I'm opposite. I'm going to chat on.
Stephanie, I couldn't hear anything you said.
That's a part of the game. You're supposed to decide.
We're underwater. We're descending, you know.
Yes, we're descending down. All right.
No.
There's Allie. Allie said she's ready. Tish said, I felt like I was in that tree. Look at there. Description. Loved it. The imagery so strong. Haley and Ashley, guys, just the work put into that to bring the world to life. Hats off to y'all. I don't want to take my crown off and do my wiggle off, but crowns off to y'all. Oh, Kara's ready. I wanted to see the chat. Let's see what we got. Okay, Haley. There's yeah, we got to double screen them. Okay. So think about 1, 2, or 3. Tish is ready. She's on that keyboard. All right, Pink Girl's ready. Okay, here we go. So the question is, what is the name of the tree that you see on the cover of The Impossible Girl? Go. Go. Who says it first? Whoever gets it in the chat first is the winner. Stephanie. Stephanie. She got it, y'all. Stephanie, let's see. Yep, Stephanie got it. She was the first one to pop up into the chat. You see, I've got this chat right here. I wanted to show everybody how this is working. Oh, Haunted Books with Kelly was ready, but Stephanie had it. Oh, man. All right. So Ann wants to know what the prizes are, and I'm going to call them out, and we're going to continue to have prizes throughout. So Stephanie won our first one. Congrats to Stephanie. And I'm putting Stephanie's name down here. All right. So Stephanie, you can choose number 1, which is our crescent symbol. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. And it glows at night. It's a necklace. Number 2, you get 2 armbands that have our tree on them, and one of them has a cross. And then 3, you have our cathedral tree-ish. That's close enough. With a jewel on a really beautiful journal that has refillable pages. So you can choose 1, 2, or 3, Stephanie.
Ooh, I can see them bigger now. Okay. I think I'm going to go with that necklace because it looks pretty.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Stephanie chose number 1. It's down on prize time. Okay, guys, we've got more to come. So now we want to talk about Lynn Hollow a little bit and the importance of why this book matters. So I would like, if anybody has read it, if you guys want to say how it has mattered to you, what are some things that maybe stood out to you? That's something that you can share. And we want you to know that we have a content rating. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger right now. But our content rating of The Impossible Girl is online. And it's going to be found on our website under Ashley's work and also our novel studies. But Ashley's book matters so much, 1, because we have characters of integrity. And I think of Ava as someone who is so persistent and so resilient. But what she does for friendship, for truth. I feel like her character alone, and when she has to stand up to bullying, when she has such hardships, it doesn't take away her hope and the spark that she has for goodness. So for me, Ava is the character that matters. And it's not just Ava. You've got a cast, Ashley. A cast of characters that matter, that are such strong connections. And I feel like there's so many entry points and access points to a book, right? Who am I to say how people will, but I just love Ava so much and what she stands for. What do you guys think? Well, who wants to say? Who wants to say how it matters? Put you on the spot.
I think for me, like one of the driving forces when I wrote it and also picking the name is just that I would hope, young people, adults, anyone who reads it does come away with anything is possible, and that, if they have a dream, no matter how big and daunting it seems, they would pursue that.
And as you see the poster, anything is possible.
Mhm.
Even with Ava at the beginning, she's running and she's imagining and she's dreaming and she's trying to find a safe place for herself. And I want to give a special shout out right now to Jeremiah Linneberg, who created that stop motion.
Oh my gosh. That was amazing.
Amazing. On away.
So
I love it.
I can't break like copyright rules right now and take us to YouTube and show us that. But Jeremiah's video, guys, if you go to our pages, you'll be able to see it. We're sharing it out today. Jeremiah, we're going to continue to share that out. You are so talented, young man. And we're so honored that you did that. And Haley, you've got to share it with your family because it's the beginning of The Impossible Girl. And no big spoiler alerts, but one of my favorite characters catches Ava. And to know that out of all the scenes in the book, Jeremiah chose that has like my two favorite characters on it. And I did not ask him to do that. Like he did that. I was just like, oh yeah. And then my husband Eli was like, I've got a Lego after me. Eli pops in at the back. Oh, it says where books are sold. It's hilarious. We love it so much, Jeremiah.
So good. Thank you.
To me, what matters is that books bring people together.
Mm-hmm.
And Stephanie, I look back at when you and Ashley were doing the Twitter pitch, and knowing that your books kind of came to me around that same time in that same way. Like, how has this mattered to you to like experience this with your cousin?
Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Like I love it. And just being able to talk to her and like we're on the same page, we're going through it at the same time. Like the support is amazing and just doing it together and being excited for each other is so cool.
And Stephanie, everything that you've done, like behind the scenes, prayers, the support online, all of your posts, just the time that you take to really celebrate Ashley. It's a true testament to family, but you also uphold The Impossible Girl high too,
Yes.
as a book that matters. And talk to us a little bit about how this is feeling for cousin right now.
Well, it's amazing because when I had finished writing The Conjurer's Curse, I reached out to Ashley and she wanted to read it. And then she told me, well, I'm a writer too, and no one's read my book. So would you read it? What? You're a writer? Yeah, send it over. And I was blown away, like seriously. With the prologue, I'm like, what? This is amazing. And I had to keep reading and I couldn't believe how well written it was. It was so imaginative. And then after that, we were kind of just every step of the way, like, let's do this, let's try that. How's the querying going? And we were together the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love
brainstorming.
it. And so for everyone that's out right now in the audience, we want to thank you for all the support that you've shown for Ashley. As we've just had such a whirlwind of less than a year. Can you believe it? Like less than a year to celebrate not only the work and why it matters and why this book can truly help kids as they're going through hard times, but just to give them just a great place of entertainment. Like, and I know Haley is up there, and Haley, you talk about fantasy. Girl, you've got fantasy in you have got
in your blood.
It's there. It's there, Haley. And Haley's wow. And then I'll never forget it. I don't remember that conversation we were having, and it was about the conveyor belt. I'm not giving everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Haley, crown off.
I don't like fantasy, but hear the really cool idea. And it's
Yeah,
fantasy.
thanks, Haley. Yeah, crown off to Haley.
No, it was just a situation of, I'm the perfect reader as an editor for fantasy because I don't immediately get immersed into that world as a reader. And so I just ask a million questions. Well, what does it look like? How does it stay together? And so I was just being totally obnoxious by asking a million questions as to, well, how does this conveyor belt work? And you need to explain it. And I'm not going to be happy until it's absolutely clear to the reader exactly how this works. So thank you so much for putting up with that and for working through all of that. And hopefully in the end, all the readers of this amazing story will just fall in love with just this entire world and how it all works and how it all comes together. So
Thank you. So, speaking of other things that have come together over the past year, we have a reader's guide that goes along with The Impossible Girl. So, if you are in love with the world and you want more of it, this reader's guide is for you. But I would love it if you would share it with anyone that has that book and who would just like to extend more learning opportunities there. So it's great for teachers, homeschool families, librarians, book clubs, organizations. So the reader's guide is packed with not just journal prompts or discussion questions, but actual tangible type products like actual community service projects and ways to combat bullying and research. So it's really important for us that our reader's guides not only just say, okay, what are the themes here and what are some ways you can discuss it, but what are some ways that youth can become active and not only have action research, but can become involved in their communities. So we love our readers' guides, and we can't wait for you guys to check that out. It's online under Ashley White's name or our novel studies. So if you ever have any questions about those guides, just send us an email too. If you have trouble accessing it, just let us know. But we're really excited that we have this out and available for The Impossible Girl. And I love this one, Ashley. When we were having to pick pictures in the book, we got to talk about this because it's all Stephanie's fault. So we're gonna Stephanie, I'm going to tell you what happened. So, Stephanie, your book is absolutely gorgeous.
I love it.
And knowing that we have pictures throughout your book, right, at significant moments, it really makes that book just come alive even more. Talk about when you illustrated for your book, Stephanie.
I had never planned on actually putting any of my drawings in the book. People would ask me, like, well, are you going to do any illustrations for your book? I'm like, no, no, just going to write. And, things changed and I got inspired and did a drawing of Rowan. And then kind of 3-4 months later, I did a drawing of Tahira and sent it to you, Jen, and you just loved it and encouraged me to put it in there. So I'm so excited that it is. It means so much more to have something that I also drew in there. So
and so while we were putting together Stephanie's book, I was like, wait a minute, we don't have any type of art in Ashley's book. So this is the beauty of a process, Haley. Just because we finished doesn't mean we're done, right? And we had the book already up, already online, and ready to go, what I thought was ready to go. And we had Lynn Hollow. And for those of you who've maybe have it on Kindle today or going to get it in the mail, I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but at the beginnings, we have Lynn Hollow there on the black pages of every chapter. But I ended up saying, wait, Stephanie's is magnificent. It's gorgeous. And I'm like, but we've got young readers too for Ava. So I'm like, can you talk, Ashley? I got to text you because I did not want to have to text all that. I'm like, Can I say I'm sorry that I didn't think of it, but can we work on something? And how fun was it, Ashley, to go through and
Oh my
work
gosh.
on the
It
image?
was so much fun. It was hard to pick like a couple. Like there's so many.
So if you open up the first cover, the Impossible Girl, that's what you're going to see is this image with the crescent. And of course, there's that cathedral tree. So I want us to talk a little bit about the crescent. You've got to show us what's going on with that, Ashley, and talk to us behind the scenes about
Yeah,
that.
so I actually have little crescent earrings and a crescent necklace right now. But one of the things, because with the Impossible Girl, since I was a child, like I wanted to write, and I wrote the prologue as a teenager. But when you're a kid and you have just a wild imagination and you're daydreaming all the time and just coming up with craziness because everything has to be more complicated than it actually is. Like, so I have, a birthmark and it looks like a crescent on my wrist. And, yeah, it's a birthmark. That's the end of it. But as a kid, you're coming up with magical reasons for it and you're dreaming. And, so a lot of, when it comes to the mark that they have on their wrist, the shape of it and, all of that, that's from when I was younger. And I would just daydream about why do I have this, and what could be magical about it.
So that might be something you guys hold on to for something coming up in just a few minutes. I'm not going to say what, but you'll see. But I also want to talk about the necklace. And I did not ask you, do you have the necklace like with you, like right there?
It's
I don't.
actually it's in my closet somewhere and I couldn't find it.
Oh my gosh, we've got to find the magic necklace. Haley, there's a
I
magic
know.
necklace.
So when I was younger, my mom had this like necklace. It looks like an amulet right there. And I always wanted it and eventually I got it. And it just to me always looked like witchy and magical and just like there's something more to it. So every time I would wear it as a kid, again kind of like with the birthmark, I daydream and like it's magical and so that was something that I actually included in the book for Ava was that necklace.
And so, for anybody that is an author in the chat right now, or Stephanie, Haley, I would love for you guys to think back and think about when you first started writing. And I would love for you to flood the chat with how old were you when you first started writing or imagining stories to life? Haley, how old were you? Can you think back?
9.
Oh gosh, 9. Stephanie.
It was probably the same age, 9 or 10. I was in 5th grade and I wrote like a short Star Wars book.
I love it.
Yes. Hey, Haley, I'm assuming it wasn't fantasy that you were working on at 9, so you could tell us what were you working on at 9?
I think it was a little poem about a rabbit.
Oh, now, if the rabbit talked, Anne in the audience and Tish know how much I love animals that talk. That's a little fantasy, I will say. I will say. How old were you, Ashley? Can you think back?
The first time I actually like wrote something down, I was a teenager, so like I would let myself dream stories and stuff like that, but I was too scared to write them, like there's a lot of fear when it comes to writing, I think, and what people are going to think. And, so it wasn't until I was a teenager that I started writing stuff down.
And you started the prologue and the work of the Impossible Girl.
Only the prologue. That's all I wrote.
But when you say anything is possible,
Mm-hmm.
just to think of all of the years that we've had stories inside of us, and now we're here celebrating, your work, Monarchs, all of the passion that we put into this work. Haley, phenomenal at the passion that you give and the time that you give into this work. And we could one day have a conversation where someone says they read The Impossible Girl and it inspired them to create their own world and their own ideas and their own magic systems and their own creatures that go bump in the night.
Yeah.
And to know that it starts with letting go of fear and believing anything is possible.
Yeah.
That's just, to me, that's why books matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because anything is possible. So I love it. Okay, I love it. I'm getting back. I think we're getting close to a prize time. Woo, we getting 1, 2, or 3. Are y'all ready? All right. So Stephanie, you might want to lay off the fingers right here. Quick. All right, guys. So I would love it if the first person in the chat could tell us why the crescent symbol is now in the book, and it is very important to the Impossible Girl. So let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see who's got it. Let's see what we got. Oh, I love reading these chats, Ashley.
I can't see them.
I know they're so little tiny for you guys. While you guys are answering, why did that crescent get into our book for the Impossible Girl? Stephanie, you almost had it. Karen said it was Ava's birthmark, but Allie won it. Allie was Allie's birthmark. That was it. Oh, you were so close. Look, Ashley's fabulous birthmark. Yep. So, Kara, I still can hook you up because I love you. However, Allie, you got it. Ashley's birthmark. She said, OMG. Right at it, Allie. All right, Allie. So now you get to choose. I'm going to go back to the screen. You get to choose the 1, the necklace, 2, the bracelets, or 3, the journal book. And of course, you're going to get an ebook of Tig. And if you've already purchased that ebook, you can always gift it to a friend or a reader who loves fantasy. Because I know you said yours you had ordered, but that's totally up to you. Let's see what you got. What you got, Allie? Let's see what Allie chose, and I'm going to add her to the slides. Okay, so while Allie is telling us a number, we're going to move about the world. So let's fill in the blank. Anne said today in the podcast on inspirational journeys, she said fantasy world building is easy. And she loves to build it because she thinks it's easy. I would love to see if you guys think that is a world easy, hard, challenging, beautiful. What is the word that you would fill in here? Anne said easy earlier. So I have a fill in the blank up here, Anne. Fantasy world building is blank. What do you guys think? And Allie said number 3. What do you think? Fantasy world building, Ashley?
I would say it's limitless. You know, it's not, I think some things are easy, but it's also hard in that you have to make everything connect. There's rules in your world that you make that you can't break or you shouldn't break, you know. So I think like those initial bones of the world can be easy, but then making sure you stay consistent is kind of the harder part.
Stephanie, you're a fantasy author. Fantasy world building is?
I put fun.
Oh, limitless fun. Now, Haley, fantasy world building is?
Not for me.
We are going to get you, Haley. I'm telling you. We're going to get you. All right. So I just went online and I took a screenshot of a beautiful Pinterest page that Ashley White has. Ashley, your glitter love is apparent. You do. But you guys can have a sneak peek at some character profiles that Ashley has built, some places in her world. So we would love it if you could go and check out Ashley White Writes. We've got her link tree up here, but just stay connected with Ashley because the Impossible Girl is just beginning. And we want you to connect with Ashley, outside of the live. And here's the way to find her. So look at this ballroom. Oh man, writing the ballroom scene and knowing that the Lost Ones ball, it's going to be a big event for Ava. And without spoiler alerts, if you had to pick a creature to represent at the Lost Ones ball, who are you? I'm representing fairies tonight, so I'm on Colin's side. I'm with Colin. Even though I've got right here, Duncan is one of my favorite characters. Who would you guys represent at the Lost Ones ball?
I would always pick Ava just because growing up, I think witches were just like my go-to fantasy creature. Like I loved vampires. Like L.J. Smith was is one of my favorite authors. So vampires naturally. But definitely witch. So Ava.
Stephanie, what
Oh,
creature?
fairy. I'm all Colin.
Fairies representing. Haley, I know I'm asking which one. You got that witch hat on.
No, I would also go with Colin just because I'm scared of most things and fairies don't seem as scary.
Yes, love it. So there's also elements of challenges in the books, and it's not just coming against peer groups. There's other challenges that your characters have to face. And I don't want to give those spoiler alerts away, but I do want to let you know that when you get to those parts in the book, it's action packed, it's fast, it's furious, it's nail biting, like what's going to happen. And I think knowing what Duncan had to go through for me, I was like, oh my gosh, Ashley. I wanted to like keep texting her, like, what are you doing to Duncan? Like, no. So when you build characters and you can have them throughout the book where you're cheering them on from the sidelines, like legit cheering them on, and you don't want anything bad to happen to them, you've got a book that's magic, right? So I will tell you during one of the challenges parts, I was like, okay, what else is Duncan going to have to face? And this is not fair, Ashley. Come on. So I will leave that alone. I won't say another word. You got to get there, guys, in the book. So
wait for book 2.
So prize time. Y'all ready? All right. So the first person, think back about what we just talked about. The first person that can say what creature Ashley would always represent at the Lost Ones ball or anywhere, which one of her characters would she always represent? Who's got it? Who is in it? Stephanie. Stephanie. Oh my gosh. Tish. Stephanie is like, oh my gosh, Corinne is here. Look, we've got it. Stephanie was so fast. It was the witches. Stephanie, you got it. All right, Stephanie, you got the necklace. Do you want another necklace? The journal? Or do you want the bracelets?
Can I bequeath it to the next person?
Yes, you can. Who is our next person? Tish Bouvier. Tish in the house. All right. So Tish, Stephanie has gifted it to the next person in line, and that is you. So Tish, let us know our winner. Would you like number 1, our necklace, number 2, the bracelets, or number 3, the journal? And she won the journal too from that last one at Kara's book launch. Tish said thanks, Stephanie. Oh, Tish wants the necklace. Is it for you or is it for the girls, Tish? Let's see what she says. Peyton just had a birthday. Oh, and speaking of dangers and obstacles, let's talk about secrets a second. How fun are those to write? Oh, guys, I can't wait for you to read The Impossible Girl because it is filled with secrets. No spoiler alerts there, right, y'all? All right, I want to give a special shout out to Molly. Molly is our volunteer at Monarch, and she made beautiful images for Ashley. She's helped with the presentation too. She made our book trailer. So, guys, special thanks to Molly this evening. This was
Thank you.
one of her favorite quotes from the book. They even have a name for you, the Impossible Girl. And it just shows that how rumors can spread and how things can catch like wildfire in a society. And what can that have for Ava? What can that mean for her? And what are the ramifications of that? So just absolutely love Molly and so thankful that she has us with us. Oh, we've got another one. Are we ready? Okay. So for this one, let me go back to the chat. Oh, Tish said that necklace is nice and it's for her. It's not for the girls. All right. Tell Peyton I'm sorry. All right. So the first one that can answer. Oh, Haley's on. Oh, yeah. Haley, I can see you. Okay. It popped up. We're good to go. Okay. The first one that can answer, looking back at those characters, I have a second favorite character in The Impossible Girl. This one's to see if you guys know. You can either call out his name or you can call out his species. He's a creature that goes bump in the night, and I love him so much. Who's got it first? Haley said, watch out. She's on it now. Oh, Haley. Oh, Haley. Come on. Stephanie, what do you have? Stephanie, magic. Corinne was next, then Haley, Tish, Allie, Ann joined in. All right, Stephanie, what you got, girl?
I'm passing the baton.
Oh, Corinne, you've got it. Don't y'all just love this? Y'all love how Stephanie is just, she's so humble. She's so humble. All right, Corinne, you get to choose. You ready? 1, 2, or 3. The necklace, the bracelets, or the journal book? So thanks to Stephanie. Corinne's got it. Let's see. Go, Corinne. Corinne, we love your art. I hope you got to see all of that at the beginning. I hope you were here in the chat. You get to see us honor you and all the work that you've done. Now here's the part that I'm not going to cry for. All right, so when Corinne can make her choice, I can always message you later. So Ashley, now is the time for our honor celebration. And this is the time where we get to talk special things about you. So I don't have tissues in here. I'm really going to try not to cry. So here's some special notes that we've all written to you. I hope you can see them. So Ashley, for every single thing, I'll never be able to write in such a small place. And I'm going to read it really fast, Haley, so I don't. From page 1, I've been in love with The Impossible Girl and am so honored you chose Monarch for your debut. You have such an amazing gift of storytelling and are filled with glittery magic. I am so blessed to also call you a friend. Without The Impossible Girl, we would have never met. And that is another reason why books matter. We wish you so much joy and success as your book launches out into the world. May you forever remember the love and care behind it all. Ava made it. Anything is possible for those who believe. Love you. Okay. Love you. All right. So Shelly Mack is caravanning and vacationing, and she made this for you, and she wants us to tell you a huge congratulations to my very lovely friend. Now, I do not have Shelly's beautiful Scottish accent reading this, and we do miss Shelly here tonight. She's with us in prayers. Ashley, I am so proud of you and your beautiful book. It is an honor to have you as a friend. Praying for every success in your writing future. Lots of love across the miles. Your friend always, Shelly XO. Love, Shelly. She made a beautiful one. Now, guys, I don't know if this one's going to be able to play, but this is our Caitlin Alexander, and she's actually on the news right now tonight. um, she gave you this special shout out, Ashley. So I'm going to try to play it, okay?
Okay.
Hi, Ashley. Hi, everyone. It's Caitlin Alexander here in Minnesota. I am working right now. Otherwise, I would love to be with you celebrating Ashley and the release of The Impossible Girl. I am so excited for you. I really enjoyed your book. If I couldn't be there celebrating with you guys virtually, I'd rather be doing so in person. If I couldn't be doing so in person, I would rather be at Lynn Hollow learning how to fly. So since I can't do any of those things, just know that I am celebrating you from afar. Have a good night, everybody. Congratulations to Jen and the rest of Monarch as well.
Yay. I hope you guys could hear that.
Me too.
Hopefully, hi,
Okay,
everyone.
now I've got to stop it because now I think she's just going to keep playing over and over again. Okay, I'm going to move on. I'm moving to our next slide. This one's from Kara. Kara's in the audience right now. A big congrats to you, Ashley. Your support of ACIT blessed me beyond words, and I'm so excited to see where God takes you, Heidi, and the young hearts you touch through your stories. Kara Linneberg. So we love you, Kara. All right, so your friend Rebecca, who I call Becca Renrich Wheeler, she's one of our authors at Monarch. She said, congratulations, Ashley, in all caps, so she fills the screen. Okay, so Mark Snode is here with us in spirit, and I do not want to even start using some of the words that Mark writes when he sends us messages because I do not want to mess that up. But Mark is in New Zealand and he's a teacher and he's actually working with a class right now. So he said, fellow monarchs, massive heartfelt congratulations to you, Ashley, on the release of your wonderful book. And sorry that I can't participate today, being mid-morning on a school day in New Zealand. My thoughts and prayers are with you. I hope you really celebrate and enjoy this marvelous achievement. So we'll have Mark have to come on and teach us all of his words for us to know so we can honor Mark during his time when we've got Maggie and the Mountain of Light, which Haley is doing the arc review right now for. So awesome. So thank you, Mark.
I'm going to read that one to Ariana too.
She's going to love it. Tell her. Haley knows. So Kelly's in the audience. Kelly, thank you for being with us tonight. She said, Ashley, I'm so proud of you. I know this book will reach hearts across the world. Happy release day, author and editor.
Thank you.
We love you, Kelly. Oh, this was from Korean. Ashley, Tig is amazing. And I can't wait for readers to meet Ava and her friends. Your book deserves all the celebration. I'm so honored that I got to be a part of Ava's journey. Love, Korean.
Thank you.
Love you, Korean. All right, it is prize time. All right, so we are ready. Number 1, the same ones, the jewels. 2, the bracelet. 3, the journal book. Okay, so here we go. I would like for the first person to answer this question. What is the name of our illustrator at Monarch that created the cover? We're giving her a special shout out. Who knows our illustrator? Haley. Haley got it. Y'all got to watch it. Oh, Allie was right behind you. All right, Haley, what we did tonight, girl? What we got? What you thinking, Haley?
Oh, prizes?
Yes.
Can you tell me what they are again?
So you've got the crescent moon necklace that glows in the dark at night. You've got bracelets with the tree on it that's representing the cathedral tree, and then a really nice leather journal book that has refillable pages in it with a jewel on the front.
I'll take the necklace.
Oh, necklace is a big hit tonight. Me and Ashley had some fun shopping yesterday together.
And what was funny was I had just bought like one just like that, and then she sent me that one, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're twinning.
Yes, she had it, y'all. Seriously, she sent me a picture back and said, look what I have. I'm like, just something else, Stephanie, that always happens with us. It's like
Right?
not surprised. All right, so we're ready. So this is from your friend Tara. She was on your art
Oh
team.
yeah.
Congratulations on your book release. So many people are going to fall in love with your characters, the world you created, and your amazing writing. All the best. So that's from your author friends. This one's from Laura Evans. She's also one of your author friends. She said to Ashley, who is a light in the publishing world, I'm so happy for you. What a special day. So excited for you that The Impossible Girl is available for all today. Best wishes to you and thank you for how you support other writers as well. Because you do that so well, dear.
Thank
So that was from Laura. This is from Shiza. I am so excited for The Impossible Girl to enter the world of MG fantasy. It is a riveting read with the best twist and an unexpected ending. Wishing Ashley and Ava all the luck and magic. Best Shiza. So Shiza, you, thank you. Oh, this is from Ann Harrison. You were just on her show.
you.
Congratulations on your debut. Thanks for being a guest on Inspirational Journeys. And we thank you for having Ashley.
So much fun.
Oh, this is from Allie. Ashley, I can't tell you how much your friendship has added to my life. Thank you so much for taking me under your wing and for always being there. You're a wonderful mother and wife, a super talented writer, and an amazing friend. Congratulations and enjoy, hon, because you deserve it. Allie, thank you for all of your
Thank you.
support. Allie's in the audience tonight. Stephanie, do you want to read yours?
I can see mine through my phone.
Okay. I don't want to cry. I love this one too. Ashley, congratulations on your book debut. I can't believe it was a year ago, June 2021, when we exchanged our books for beta reading. Now look where we are, both monarchs. I was blown away when I read The Impossible Girl for the first time and thought, wow, my cousin can write. It was a great privilege for me to be the one of the first people to ever read Tig. Your book is amazing, and I can say without a doubt, the most magical book I have ever read. It has been such a rewarding experience to share this author journey with you. Congratulations on your huge accomplishment. Love, Stephanie Fada.
I love you.
Love you too.
Can I do that? Wow,
I'm
my
not gonna cry.
Can I do that with your? I did. You said so much more love than me. This one's from Justin, Ariana, and Ariel.
Oh,
We are very proud of you for all you have accomplished with your book. We know it's been a long journey to get to this day, and we are so happy your book is going to be enjoyed by millions of people. Justin, Ariana, and Ariel. So definitely give them huge hugs at the end for all their support. And thank you for letting me
they're
share.
waiting to take my hat.
Are they? Oh, it's prize time. It's prize time. Are y'all ready? All right, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna come over. Okay, y'all get y'all's fingers ready. All right, who can remember how? This is so easy. Stephanie and Ashley are related. So easy. So easy. I'm just giving things away just because we love you. Let's see. Allie! Wait! No! It all popped in together. And Haley's at the top again. No, wait. Let's go back up. He went so fast. Good night. Haley, it is you. Well, guys, I had to go up. I had to keep looking. Okay, Haley, you won it.
I will give it to the next person.
Oh, it is your lucky night. Haunted Books with Kelly Martin. All right, Haunted Books, let us hear it. Kelly, what would you like? Glowy necklace, pretty bracelets, or their journal book? What you got? and then you're getting that ebook. Those went so fast, y'all. It was going like that, and I had to back up. Y'all are on this game now. Oh, let's see. Oh, journal. It's journal. Of course, there's the writer. There's the writer. Kelly's got the journal. Got you, girl. Got you. All right. So now we are ready to play. And I've got to do the slideshow for this one. Y'all ready to play some true or false?
Ooh, yes.
Okay, so I would love it. I'm going to have to flip back and forth so I can see. And I want to thank Molly for helping me with these. So they kind of are related a little bit somehow to Impossible Girl, and then maybe not, just because they were like really cool. So allophobia is a fear of garlic. True or false? What do you think? What do y'all think?
What was the word again?
See it? Allophobia is a fear of garlic. Is that true or false?
False.
Oh, true. Oh, as soon as Ashley, I'm giving you guys the chance. Y'all got to keep up with the chat because the minute I get out of this, Stephanie is going to show all the answers, and you guys are too much hardcore game players for me to keep doing this. So I love to see how many of you said true on that one. All right, for all of our candy lovers out there, Tish has already talked about sweet shops. M&M stands for Mars and Moondale. True or false? All right, Ashley. What's in the chat? What you got, Ashley? Is it true or false?
Oh, true.
Oh, false. M&M stands for Mars and Murray. And I will tell you guys, the creations, when I go in, and it's not just like thinking about Dunkin' and hemoglobin juice, like something like that. But when I think about Pollyannas, and I'm like, okay, I want this world. Just because I want that sweet shop. That's early on. I'm not spoiling it, but I just love it. Love your candies. Love your ice cream. Tish already wants it.
Right.
Malfoy is an only child. And I'm saying this because Tish, I know Tish is a Harry Potter fan. I know you guys love Harry Potter. And I saw this one. I didn't even know it. Draco Malfoy is an only child. True or false? What you got?
Me again?
Yeah. What? You're
Okay.
Everybody's got to guess. Everybody should
Okay.
be in. See what y'all get.
True.
False. He has a younger sister. What?
Oh,
Like where? Like where? There are 5 different blood groups, and Duncan would want all of the blood groups. You see how many questions I have, like something about a vampire in here. There are 5 different blood groups. True or false? Haley,
True.
no doctor pressure. No doctor pressure, Haley. Y'all throwing them in the chat. What y'all got? There are 4. And I love how you created unique capabilities of Duncan, but also a fear, right? Like he also has a fear there. I love it. Can't wait for you guys to meet Duncan. Okay, this one is just for Sam because Sam loves animals. So I'm representing my child who's not feeling well. So he's actually laying down. An octopus has 3 hearts. True or false?
I'm gonna go with Haley nodding true.
Haley, true. Yes. Now you will have creatures that are underwater. I can't wait for you guys to get that part. And danger is lurking all around in the Impossible Girl. So it's almost like with every scene, you have to say, "Is this one of them? Is this a danger scene, or is this a safe scene?" So that's how that suspense builds up. So I love the underwater scene. Okay, this one's for Tish in the audience. Coffee is made from berries. But go ahead, Ashley. What do you think? Is coffee made from berries?
True.
So I did not know this answer. And then my husband made me watch a 25-minute video on why it's true. I said, wait, I thought they were bees, but apparently it's made from berries. And I had to watch the whole process, y'all. Like seriously, with these old machines. So there's videos out there. Taste buds can only be found on the tongue.
True.
False. Flies are at the back of your throat, your nose, your sinuses, all over the place. Crazy. All right. Santa Claus has his own postal code.
True.
True. In Canada, they actually have designated it ho ho ho. Look, I love it so much. So volunteers have been helping Santa reply to his letters for over 30 years with that postcode. So thanks to our volunteer who helped us with that. And now we are going to have an opportunity for everybody to get in the chat right now. And so if you've been a silent participant, I need for you to chat something. I need for you to say hey to Ashley, congratulate her, talk to her really quick because I'm going to pull everybody's name that's been in the chat tonight, and we are going to do that spin the wheel live tomorrow for a coupon from the TIG Shop plus an ebook. And last time, Corinne won from ASIT Shop. So she just picked her item this week. Thanks, Corinne, for letting me know. So we're ready for our grand prize time. So I need everybody to flood the chat as fast as you can. Flood that chat. Let's see that chat popping. Oh, I had Tish. She popped back in. Congrats, Ashley. Love you, said Ann. Hi, and congrats, Aziza. Hello. Molly's here, guys. Look at that. Yay. We love seeing everybody in the chat. Yep. Love it, guys. There's Liz. Congratulations, Ashley. So excited for you and your book birthday. Thanks again, Kelly. Oh, Molly, that's fine. She got the time wrong. You're here now. You're here now. Hey, Stephanie's like, I'm in this. I'm in this right now because I'm in that for that. Stephanie, tomorrow, I will just roll if I'm spinning that. She's like, I want to be in this one. Everybody's throwing you hearts over here, Ashley. I can't wait for you to be able to go back and see all of the chat. It's just phenomenal, all of the support, guys. So I wanted to let you guys know that Ava Jones has a fan club. So you can sign up and join and get your first letter welcoming you to Lynn Hollow Academy. We're really excited about Ashley going to be with us next week at the author conference that we're holding for the WWJs. So on August the 13th from 3:15 to 3:45, Ashley's going to be speaking. So we can't get enough of you, Ashley. We get to spend some more time with Ashley and other authors at our WWJ conference, and that's going to be an all-day event next week. So if you just follow us online, you'll be able to see it on all of my Jen Lowry Wrights work and our WWJ work. So we just want to say thank you for celebrating with us. And Ashley White, you're everywhere, all over the internet.
Right.
So all you have to do, guys, is click on this link tree and look. Ashley is no longer in the pre-order stage. Because guess what? The Impossible Girl's book birthday is today for everybody. We're so excited. Go to Goodreads because Ashley has a giveaway going on right now. Ashley, you're almost to like 2,000.
That's exciting.
I haven't checked it today, so it may have reached that. We're giving away 10 autographed copies of the Impossible Girl paperbacks. So make sure you go on the Goodreads and enter that giveaway and follow Ashley everywhere under the sun that she lives online so you don't miss her posts and her journey and all of the support for writers and all the things that she does. It's super cool. Ashley, just knowing that in 10 months you've built all of this.
Crazy.
Yes, but it can be done because anything is possible. I want to thank everybody for being with us tonight for our celebration. Haley,
Thank
thank you. Stephanie, just thank you. Um, Ooh, Anne saying, how do I enter the Goodreads giveaway? She wants an autographed copy for her daughter. We're definitely going to send you the link, Anne. I'll send you the link in your email. Oh, Allie said, fan club? Yes, please. Yep, Tish, it's this weekend. The conference is this weekend. We're going to be having authors all day. You'll get to meet Riley Cross. Caitlin is going to be there. Mark is going to be there. So we've got opportunities for you to meet some of our other monarchs, Shelly Mack. And we want to give a special celebration too to our Gladriel over here who is getting married soon. So, congrats to Stephanie. Stephanie counting down the days.
Oh, definitely. Oh, getting everything.
So can't wait to see all the pictures and just thank you so much, Stephanie, for all you've done in such a busy season of your life.
Yes.
You take the time to celebrate with all of us. So,
you.
so last words, guys. The Impossible Girl is out. Look, when you order, you should get your copy soon because Allie said hers is coming by Friday. Tish has already started reading and has already got to that sweet shop. What, Tish? She's already got it today and has started reading. So I just want to say thanks to everyone and a special day for you, Ashley. Just thank you for all you've done and for being a monarch.
Thank you for letting me be a monarch.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for celebrating with us. We appreciate every single one of you. And we hope that you guys have a blessed rest of your evening. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.